Hello everyone, my name is Michelle Alfaro, and my final presentation is on applying the SQ3R reading strategy to achieve learning goals. Starting with the definition for SQ3R, which is a reading strategy that we recently learned about in class, which helps improve your reading comprehension and retention of the reading material, as well as aiding in your memory and coding. And it does so by breaking down difficult readings into smaller steps so they don't feel as overwhelmed. And it has personally helped me with my study habits during my first year of college. So the steps of SQ3R include step 1, where you get an overview by browsing through the reading for at least 5 minutes. Step 2, where you write the questions, where you form questions based on the headings before you even start reading. Step 3, where you actively read through the passage and engage with it by either highlighting or writing symbols and answering the questions from your previous step. Step 4, where you recite the answers to those questions out loud to yourself verbally. And step 5, where you review your notes and can add annotations as you see fit. And you can also attempt to add your own study questions or use some from the text. Some benefits of SQ3R and supported by research evidence is that it enhances comprehension because active reciting answers as you actively engage with the reading improves your understanding due to the built-in monitoring steps through SQ3R. It also improves your motivation through achievement because by breaking down long, difficult tasks into smaller steps, you don't feel as overwhelmed as shown in the readings. It can boost your energy and improve your time management skills. And you can also improve retention because some of the steps also encourage active recall, which can help you transfer information from your short-term memory to long-term memory. And it also encourages concentration and organization because the approach of SQ3R encourages students to complete their notes and review them within the 24 hours that they completed them, which has shown to improve a student's academic performance as shown in the readings. How I applied SQ3R is in the beginning of my first year of college, I really struggled because I would procrastinate and not complete my readings, and I would cram for my finals since I never wrote notes, and I really struggled, which would reflected my bad grades. And by the end of my first year in the summer 2024 term, I have now started applying this reading strategy, which has helped me a lot. And a specific example of this is when I completed the first reading journal for this class. So I did end up writing notes for the readings. And as I wrote the notes, I found myself retaining more information easily as I normally would because I would write down the notes that I actively read and I highlighted vocab and key ideas. I made flashcards to remember important theories or words that I did not understand. And once I added my notes and added annotations, I did end up completing an outline based on my notes, and a day after, I actually completed my final draft, which I managed to turn in before the deadline, which I usually struggle with. And applying SQ3R has helped me because it has helped me to accomplish my learning and study goals through the following improvements. It has helped me improve my organization skills and study notes since I now have a Notion calendar where I schedule every week, specific time that I will use to finish readings or homework. And knowing that I now have this reading strategy helps me to not feel as stressed as I normally would. And it has helped me improve my grades, especially my quiz scores, because at the beginning of the year, my quiz scores were not the best because I would not complete my readings. And now for this class, my quiz scores actually range from 86 to 100%. And I believe that the reason for this is because I started using this reading strategy. And it has also increased my motivation because I now use SQ3R for all my readings and I feel more confident because as I'm reading, I regain comprehension and understanding, which helps me to find motivation to finish my assignment. How students can change and adapt the SQ3R reading strategy is by fitting it to their needs and catering to their learning styles. And this can be seen through visual learners adding charts or diagrams to improve their understanding, auditory learners using audio summaries or lectures, or even discussion questions within study groups. And students who struggle with the academic vocabulary in these readings, like I once did, can even create flashcards to review the terms. And as long as you add in activities that you can add to the steps, it's fine for you to, as long as it helps you. And a student example that I also came up with is Rachel, who has a multiple choice quiz coming up in her bio class that focuses on climate change. She's a visual learner and has trouble studying the chapter, which is 55 pages long and has few pictures. So Rachel can begin by reviewing infographics and charts on the effects of climate change, whether it be from the textbook or outside sources. She can create questions based on this data from the charts, and by reviewing her notes and adding in these visual summaries and diagrams, her memory retention and reading comprehension will improve exponentially, and she will improve in succeeding to get a good grade and enforcing those positive study habits. Thank you. That is it for my presentation.